Giants taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll go to Barkley again. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So you got to win today, Gio. Nigga doing all that pointing and stuff, man. Have some awareness about it.
They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey.
Nick got a pick.
18 and hopefully the playoffs.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Barkley. 20. Down to the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal.
Who did you play?
Once the running back gets past the first wave,
On Hill.
evaporate.
Oh, you played. You played the Dolphins. How did his rookie quarterback look? Don't sound like he looked in. Yeah, it don't sound like he look good.
Team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, man. That ain't no good right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
I will shake you.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Tell him, Rook. No, no, no. Oh, you looking little right there.
The big guy there showing some agility. He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Cook. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at
what up with it, bro?
One of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front.
My other league.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say
I see you getting yours in, ain't you?
Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh.
He's going to be sacked.
Oh.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for
what Dawkins going to do.
Pressure the quarterback.
Man.
And make sure you play a good zone defense.
Need to catch him a pick or two. He ain't going to get many opportunities this game, though. This a runner.
Now as he gets this one away.
Oh!
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Giants drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great
What's
start.
score over there?
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Man, throw the ball out there, bro. Bro got 99 speed, dog. Throw the ball out there. What, nigga, I drafted? Bro came with 98, and then I already had one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Boy. Right.
Now Jones. Will get this out to Barkley complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be
Who he do?
Rams 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he just played that sit-back defense.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing Jones. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
What I love about watching
running back.
nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver,
He don't get the tough yardage for you.
You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
What's his acceleration?
Smith will come in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
No soft shells.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Yeah.
And it's now 14-0.
Yeah. What?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They might be coming back. I don't know.
Yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
He bumming you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question there.
Hollywood.
Right at the 40-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they could already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And they'll get him down as he's
boy, stop.
11 yards there, just like
boy, stop it.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there.
Let's see. Where is everybody?
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Who they playing? Oh, it's... Let's go. Who you got, North Carolina or Miami? Wisconsin trash this year?
So
But they ain't look alright today.
After the penalty, first and goal.
You didn't even attempt to block him, Paris. That's terrible, bruh.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith.
All right, Paris.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in
All right, Paris.
because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front
You
of
hating.
They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
You hating on the youngster.
Third and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. In motion right is Smith. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Oh, wow. Jalen Hyatt. Wow.
So let's see what this is about.
Jalen Hyatt. Nah, nigga held on the touchdown.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on third and goal. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Oh, he hit me.
Kick is good, but now there is a penalty.
Yeah, accept that.
So let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
My boy still laid up. He can't even get up.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, every time.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Wow.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side.
What they saying on the board?
We guard them most aggressively because once they get there,
Happy.
they believe they're in field goal range.
So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch.
Oh, that man.
They're happy they've got 3 now.
Looking up into the roof,
Look
and
at
he
this
muffs
dude.
it. It's loose.
You're going to try to catch the ball or not,
So
don't worry.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Obviously
It's
not.
A presentation of EA Sports.
Y'all about to go? Y'all about to get out?
Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Y'all dining in?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll look to bring it out here from the end zone. And deep in
let go! Use a strip! Use a strip!
Inside the red zone with a ball
I love it
at the
when I get
16-yard
them.
line.
I understand why them
So
boys
take
be
the Dallas
doing it,
into the
man.
lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive instead of fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field.
Catch that falling down.
On second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
What y'all going to get?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants
use a strip. Use a strip.
And that one is his second
another
loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum
another
of his
one
team or even change momentum of the game,
punched it right out.
He got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to
Big Evan Neal.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Matt.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Rook ain't ready. How fast is it? Oh, okay, good speed.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Well, keep coming out with it, too.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never
why?
say never, right?
I mean,
because if you're on an NFL roster,
why him over anybody else?
You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
What?
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A good run there on first down.
All right.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Thank you.
Now a 2nd and 2.
I was texting her mama. She do alright.
They're going to look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering
yards and
let's do what they've been doing the
yards and touchdown,
because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So
what up with it, bro?
throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
There you go, Say.
A drive killer there. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Man.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception runs they kind of had in the first half have now
yeah, that's crazy.
The second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Point after try forthcoming.
I don't know, bro.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Well, what did this dude be doing, bruh? Boy, stop. Boy, stop. They tried, didn't they? Couldn't get a stop when they needed one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
That offensive line, they actually played all right, better than I thought they would. Yeah. He hold the ball too long for sure.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just
Hey.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments are trying to make on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just
he got popped.
In front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, pick six.
Yeah, I'm looking at North Carolina.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Yeah.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking
the
football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I'm already knowing.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Bama the competition for Georgia, man.
There, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
No, but I know y'all don't, y'all be looking at each other and don't really care for each other.
Here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Do you?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I ain't never saw a regular playbook that have an odd number of plays in a well, I take that back. It was like that in the Texans playbook last year. I'm in Buffalo right now. Tried it this is my first game trying it. It's I was looking through it. It's seemingly pretty decent.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he's got it.
Look at Rook.
Giants. A 20-yard
Matt.
touchdown. the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they?
Dude, don't pick. He don't pick plays or something. Like what he be doing?
We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Who you say you had a phone call with? For real? Hey, better than not getting them, but you would.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
You probably get that one. It's rushing yards. If it's, you probably gonna get that off of strength that nigga don't run the ball. He might try to run it against you if he, you know, sometimes folks be like, let me try to win this game.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Rookie.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, man, that ain't one that you can do during the that ain't a regular one.
Charles, but that interception means that this defense.
Nah, that's just that ain't outman. That's just whatever it's called. Oh, do it? Yeah, nah, that's crazy then. Oh, okay. I be doing the regular skeleton one.
That's certainly something to take pride in.
Jones throwing to start the drive. A short throw pulled in by Robinson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Man, throw the why you can't throw the ball down the field?
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still
like I got my
deep downfield, taking their shots.
Got my freeform joint where you can throw outside the circle, man.
3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Good catch.
The open man, that's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good catch, boy.
In the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, hold it on who? Bellinger? Hyatt, bro. That's 2 times you done held.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Garbage. Half 18, half 18.
The Bills. Bills Mafia.
They'll look to throw again. Going for
Boy.
the ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Facts.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Why are you taking that little false step, bro? What it? See, that's what I be saying about this. Like that's that don't even make sense.
In this one, it's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing.
Like, why you take that step like that? I can't even throw the ball because you sliding and shit in the pocket. It's dry.
That gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So you got good players on the other side, huh?
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. That one finds Hyatt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of.
Y'all kicked off.
It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
You know the owner's happy with that one.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
You ain't going for it.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And that is his.
Oh, why you tackle him, Deontay?
This could be a 1st down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football.
Oh,
I think
that was my fault.
Looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Back to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one.
Triangle. Come on.
Actually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And this is
Come on, man. He right in your face.
Up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head,
All
his mistake leads to a touchdown. He comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The extra point by York is up and good. As they make the score
That nigga must have won.
more respectable here in the final quarter of play. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Giants,